But what about Chicago though?
Chicago got a lot of guns. And all I'm saying, I mean, I saw a little Venezuela out there at the gas station. That motherfucker was talking about all well. They are part of them niggas that made them niggas flip. You stoned out there. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that M16 shit up here. Nigga, you rock with us, you stoned now. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't conform them. They conformed them, nigga. And they walking around.
You gotta assimilate to Chicago.
Them niggas talking about, oh well, what? Nigga, you a Venezuela. I'm Black Stone now. So that shows you the influence of us. All right, that shit wasn't happening. Them little niggas is crazy, nigga.
I mean, if anybody ever saw like New Jack City, you know what's going on. That's that Nino Brown move at the Carter. You know what I mean? They running up in there, they taking over whatever apartments they need for the set up their little conglomerate. And then,
I mean that's what they do in Panama. These are the same tactics they do in Panama.
It's just like every like invasive species, you know what I'm saying? If you can't get rid of like mole rats and turtles, how you gonna get rid of like people with brains and motivation? You know what I mean? If you let them in here, they gonna be in here. And that's what happened. So if you don't take a firm hand, then it's gonna be like, hey, this is a sweet lick. We get this.
Welcome back to the Chicago Black Delegation podcast. I'm host AC Akahai Thing, and I'm here with my co-host of Chicago Black Delegation podcast. And here today we're going to be talking a little bit about what's been going on in Aurora, Colorado, right?
Yep.
It's been a lot going on, and I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to just play the video and let this sister here express herself.
Because the eyebrows, you know what I'm saying?
I want y'all to imagine something. You just got up to work from doing a long-ass motherfucking shift, right?
Uh-huh.
You come home only to find out Venezuelan gangs done took over your entire apartment building. And now imagine this. You got proof of the motherfucker that you live in this bitch, that you pay bills up in this bitch, that you pay rent up in this bitch. Only for the government to tell you that there ain't absolutely motherfucking nothing that they can do about it. Because those motherfuckers are considered squatters.
Ain't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
In the words of Jerry Live, this motherfucker started in Denver, Colorado. It's only a matter of motherfucking when this shit starts happening every motherfucking where. What did Elon Musk say?
All right, everybody. So we're gonna take it around the clock, man. On that matter of when till it hit Chicago, what you think, King?
I mean, I ain't trying to be funny. There ain't enough black people in Aurora, Denver, Colorado, because that shit ain't gonna happen up here. These little niggas is crazy. They will murder every last one of them motherfuckers if they tried that shit with them. I'm sorry. These little niggas got big 30s. I'm sorry. That won't happen.
But what about Chicago, though?
Chicago got a lot of guns. And all I'm saying, I mean, I saw a little Venezuela out there at the gas station. That motherfucker was talking about all well. They are part of them niggas that made them niggas flip. You stoned out there. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that M16 shit up here. Nigga, you rock with us, you stoned now. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't conform them. They conformed them, nigga. And they walking around.
You gotta assimilate to Chicago.
Them niggas talking about, oh well, what? Nigga, you a Venezuela. I'm Black Stone now. So that shows you the influence of us. All right, that shit wasn't happening. Them little niggas is crazy, nigga.
Chuck, what you got, Chuck, man?
I ain't got nothing, but I got to go on the back. I seen them. I teach them. I see them all in the neighborhood. I see them selling dogs. I see them doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they
man.
use money.
Selling
but
dogs too, man.
They steal your dog and go sell
right,
it.
Look, they stealing and selling. But they right there, man. Like he said, Man, it'd be a host of brothers around them in the hood.
Right.
They got to be instructing them, dude. They got to be. I never thought about
tell
that.
them what to do.
They got to be instructing them. Yeah, because they. I'm talking about a dude on 83rd in Cottage Grove.
Yeah.
In the gas station.
87, them, yeah, right
Yeah.
there, right
What kind
there.
of dog they selling?
Yeah.
I said, what kind of dog they selling?
Pit bull.
Bulls,
What
they
else?
still, yeah,
Pit bulls.
They still want niggas dogs from the neighborhood. The southern business. They go
Probably
right
some of them little dogs too. I don't know. I just this dude.
Are they puppies or what?
Nah, this is a
whatever they get.
yeah. This one's
gonna
a
sell
Petey,
like a
a
senior
Petey looking
dog at the
dog,
gas
like from
station.
the Little Rascals. That dog with the
Oh,
spot
Peep.
round.
I
He looked
know
like
about
that.
that.
He was like
Chico.
maybe a year too old. And hey, me gonna want to bite dog? Nah, no, thank you. It's all right.
That dog have a chip in it or some shit.
Yeah.
He's like, cops going straight.
Hey, homie, y'all. Hey, look, y'all got to go around there. They instructing them, telling them, hey, get the hick from right here, go around there somewhere.
But no, I ain't
You know
gonna
what
lie.
I'm
I did see this the other day. They said a Venezuelan gang member killed one of the little niggas from No Limit. That's supposed to be like G Herb with a little crew set off on Sunday Night for Essence. So I don't know if that's gonna start a little gang war with them, but I mean, we is gonna have to fight certain ones. Certain ones ain't gonna kind of fold. But most of them, you know,
That was probably an isolated incident.
yeah, they just probably was arguing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You never know. They could have just been arguing about something. But them motherfuckers don't speak English. I don't know what the fuck we argue about. Yeah, most of them don't really speak English. You know what I'm saying?
My question is, if you're an immigrant
Go ahead.
and you came in here from Venezuela, how you getting these guns like that, man?
Oh, they bum rushing gun stores.
Yeah,
yeah?
they robbing gun stores.
They robbing gun stores.
Okay.
They just run in that bitch, just taking them bitches, running that swoop.
All right, so Brad, same question.
I mean, if anybody ever saw like New Jack City, you know what's going on. That's that Nino Brown move at the Carter. You know what I mean? They running up in there, they taking over whatever apartments they need for the set up their little conglomerate, and then
Yeah, I mean that's what they
gonna
do in
be their
Panama.
territory.
These are the same tactics they do in Panama.
It's just like every like invasive species, you know what I'm saying? If you can't get rid of like mole rats and turtles, how you gonna get rid of like people with brains and motivation? You know what I mean? If you let them in here, they gonna be in here, and that's what happened. So if you don't take a firm hand, then it's gonna be like, hey, this is a sweet lick. This is what we doing here.
That's actually a good question. I'm not gonna lie to you. So real quick, we got another video here, just kind of showing off what's going on in Aurora, and that within that same apartment complex. I imagine that women is concerned with.
Wow, long gun.
Yep.
I run that bitch like Pretty Greens, boy. Back in the 90s.
Yeah, so it's looping now. So if correct me if I get the story a little bit incorrect, but from what I'm hearing, like yes, they ransacking gun stores and robbing the gun stores and stuff like that. But what's going on here in this apartment complex is like it started out with like a couple of them or a few of them like this that took the that's filled in some vacancies and stuff like that. And then they essentially, kind of been running out the other people that live there and actually pay rent. And then when more migrants come to town, they let them into these apartment complexes, right? And then they fill the vacancies that the blacks or whomever was living there was already, that they let the people that pay the rent actually for a long time they leave, and then the migrants bring in more migrants to fill in those vacancies, and then it's just kind of like a cycle process that keeps happening over and over again. So it got to the point where they've grown in numbers to the point where they can, they essentially took the place over. The people that are there paying them, I think
It's territorial tribalism.
and the people that's living there, they're actually paying these migrants rent now.
Yeah, they stored them. Yeah,
They
they
stored
stored
them?
them
Wow.
to pay them rent.
And then the person that owns the property, he feels powerless. You know what I'm saying? So it's so it's like I said, as far as how long it's gonna happen until it happened in Chicago. I with my my 9 to 5 job, I'm kind of all over the city, and I just noticed that there's a lot of things. How do I put this? I've seen places whom were vacant for a very, very long time, just all of a sudden people live there now, even around my block, even out here. There's some apartments that was empty, and now you start seeing them around and stuff like that. Not to say they're bad people, they don't seem to be causing any trouble, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying you probably want to be on the lookout for those gun stores and making sure staying on top of that stuff. I mean, even if that's just one thing, they can be getting the gun stores from anywhere and bringing them over here. You feel me? But like I'm just saying you gotta. I'm gonna ask this question. Let me just go ahead and ask this question. What is it gonna take for the police department or like the government even step in the event that something like this happens to a place near you?
I mean, they apparently, since this has been going viral these last couple of days, they have kind of said they have rectified the situation.
They've been making some arrests, right?
Yeah, they've been making some arrests. I
don't know. The mayor was acting like it was a non-problem from the beginning, even
because
when
he was
people were really screaming about it.
He was downplaying. He was acting like this shit was.
I know. So maybe they downplaying the resolution.
They could. I mean, that's what you have to ask the people. The people that live there going to be the ones that
they'll be the ones that tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Well, they got social media. If it wasn't happening, I'm pretty sure they'd be on there.
I mean, I think it did because this shit's still on the get. It's starting to get. They talk about it on the news now. It's starting to get a lot of traffic. So when white people get scared, that's when it's a problem. And now what I'm saying. Okay, if they doing this to the black people, what they gonna do to us? Fuck that shit. We ain't going. So they're like, all right, we gotta rectify the situation because. I mean, they know that after a while we gonna start killing them. That's what's gonna happen. But is it by design? That's what they want. It is what we're trying to see what they want us to do. But if they don't want us to kill them, they gonna figure something out. But most likely that's what's probably gonna happen after a while because niggas get restless. They do what they do. It's gang mentality. You only do what you taught, and this will always work for them. So
we wouldn't be going through this if America had a finished manifest destiny.
Simple as that.
Destiny?
Yeah, we had took over everything around us and made all of these countries America. They wouldn't be trying to come directly here.
Damn, boy. So colonization? What's up?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. They just stop.
If you in my region, you
under my border.
You under my wing. You under my control. That's the way it's got to be.
Shit, dude.
We got all the nukes, you know what I mean? All of those people will still be affected, and we got into a nuclear war. So why are they not America or the United States, rather?
You was going to take this, Chuck?
I just wanted to say that this is a problem that should have been handled at the border 5-6 years ago, maybe even longer. And I ain't saying stop them from coming over, but there should definitely be some vetting, some research on who you let in.
I mean, that's what it was. It was like that before, but they just said, fuck it, let everybody flood.
Yeah. So this is their fault, man.
All right. So I know you're going to change the subject. So, no, for Brad, I mean, to a certain, and I don't want to get too far into it, but it isn't too, like, how do I put this? We're like looking at the way that the GDP and like the trades and stuff like that going in between those Southern Americas and us, like a lot of stuff is more or less in our favor anyway. So even though we don't make everything America, it kind of gives America less like. Yes, America has less jurisdiction on the Western Hemisphere, sure. But does America even want to be do they even want to be involved with the affairs of Southern America and Central America when we can just stay the fuck within the confines of North America?
America is involved with every continent on the earth.
Yeah, but do we have to defend?
We have
like they're bad in NATO. I don't think is South and Central America part of NATO.
Yeah, they are.
Really?
Oh
well, shit.
But see, the thing of it is, what I'm saying is,
we would have to defend them because if you attack them, it's like attacking
you're
us.
in our area. If it's a fallout or anything, we are going to be affected. So we still gotta, give you defense. Mm-hmm. We still gotta give you aid and support or whatever.
Do they though? Because why we got
we do
because he is right. It is,
but not to the effect of like if they was on national.
We control other countries whole economies.
We do.
And
we
don't
control the economy.
covertly.
I'm talking about the defensive.
So why not do it openly?
I'm talking about the defensively because
defensively it's a done deal. Anything that's coming to this side of the world, we are going to be involved in the defense of this side of the world. It don't matter where it's targeted or where it's aimed.
That's
as
not
long
true.
as it comes over here, we are going to be on top of that.
That's not true because because within South America itself and all these gangs and stuff like that and the cartel and stuff like that stuff is only being handled between the presidents and the government within those within the confines of those other countries.
What you mean?
Because we allowed it to be that way.
What do you?
I mean,
what do you mean?
Will we allow that to be that way in America, in North America?
You know, the
do
DEA
that
is
because
sovereign. You know what I mean? They can pretty much go anywhere and do anything.
But they choose not to, right?
No, they do. It's only when they need to.
Yeah, they just that's what they allow certain things, but when they gotta do their little hand
They still
checking,
in full control.
There's one place, Cuba, maybe.
I'm gonna ask you this, Brad.
Cuba really don't do. They down into drugs like that.
I'm saying if somebody attack Cuba, we ain't gonna go to their aid.
But that's. I mean,
of course we're not, because that's Russian.
that's
people.
the equator, though. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm
But
talking about this region.
That's our neighbor. That's our right here.
It's far
they're
enough
close.
away though that it's not like a part of the cluster. You know, the cluster area of the United States and
Of South America and Canada. Okay.
So, if I didn't lose my train of thought, you saying that would you go far as to say that North America and the American, military would go so far as to protect these other nations as if they would their own, as if it was American soil?
It's not really about protecting the nation. It's about protecting the borders and the
status
region. No, their area. If you close to us and you got beef, if they come over here,
They can
if
set
we
up
get-
shop in those areas.
I'm not even talking about people coming over here. I'm talking about people like these gangs amongst themselves.
Are you talking about the internal struggles or whatever?
Because like America, like if there's a problem that happens within America amongst Americans, amongst American civilians, the government and or at least the police department, the police force has to intervene on that. But we don't do those same things outside the country.
Oh no, we do not.
So you saying like if
he talking about gangs.
I'm not fully understanding what you mean.
He's talking about foreign invaders. You're talking about gangs.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm just saying that if we're gonna say that America is supposed to be protecting like the Western Hemisphere,
Your
the
gangs,
majority,
that's a local thing. We supposed to protect you from the world. That's our job because you're on our side.
But I'm just saying though,
say Panama and North Korea
No, I
get
get what
into
you're
it
saying.
and they send a scud over here, we gonna shoot
I
it
don't
down.
need no examples. What I'm saying is
It doesn't matter what Panama's response is. We are going to shoot that down.
I already know what you're talking about. So I'm just saying.
He asking why we don't help with that gang activity. That's not our problem. We don't give a fuck about that.
But if this was America, America does have to intervene in.
Do they intervene in Chicago, bro? No, the fuck they don't. This place has been like this for quite some time. You deal with your own local problems. Everybody deals with their local problems. We don't deal with the gang shit that goes on in Texas. That's local government. The world government does not fucking come into your local government and deal with your small problems. That's why they hired you for. That's your job to deal with that shit. Like when
federal
they say,
government don't really
when
do
Trump
that.
say he's gonna change Chicago, he can't fucking come over here and do nothing. All he can do is make national laws. That's it. But he can't fucking come over here and do nothing. Fucking nothing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna leave it right there right now. Like, there's some things I don't know about the world of foreign affairs and stuff like that. I just like to think. I think I can agree to the point of like those local things should be handled amongst the local police department and all of this shit. But I just personally don't. And we can, and I don't want to say I want to agree to disagree. I'm going to say I'm not completely informed though, we can continue this conversation later on. But I'm just saying, if we won't send people over there to handle those local affairs and stuff like that, that means I don't think the protection is as strong as it would be in North America. Thus, that the notion of what you accentuated earlier. I mean, even though you was more so talking about like foreign like wars and stuff like that, and those type of things happen. I can get that. I just think that it shouldn't be.
Gangs are an invasive species. You got to look at it like
who's
that.
the invasive species?
Gangs everywhere. You are not going to be able to it's like a tick or a wood nymph or something. You can't get rid of this.
I got a question for you then.
It feeds on.
How come people flee to Mexico when they break the law?
How come people flee to Mexico when they break the law?
Right.
Because they stupid.
Because you can still get
it's extradition.
You have to go to.
You got to go to a country that doesn't have extradition.
you have to go to a country that don't what? That
Doesn't have extradition with America.
Where they can't bring you back.
Yeah.
Where the American government can say, hey, you got one of my guys, and he killed some people over here, I need him back. Okay, we're going to get him to him.
Like, you could go to China, because they can't, you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of different
But you might not ever be able to leave China. Or Russia.
Yeah, you're going to be there, though. You
gonna
ain't
be
never
there.
leaving there again.
I think Venezuela don't have no extradition with America, actually.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much. I think you can like leave America, do some real bogus shit, and then go to Venezuela and like be, you know, a regular person if you got the money.
Because Wesley Snipes dumbass, when he was trying to
He tried to go to Britain or something.
He went to France like a dumbass. They like, bro, we know we can get you back, you dumb motherfucker. What the fuck, bro? Come on, man. He's like, I wasn't running. Yes, you was. Bring your dumb ass back, stupid motherfucker. Go to France. He did.
He was trying to make it look like he wasn't running, but he was
Yeah,
running.
he said, I was going out there for movie roles. Nobody checking for you, Wesley. Bring your...
All right. So, all right, Loki lost the debate real quick, but you know, we ain't got to talk about that. It's been hard thinking with amongst the Chicago Black Delegation. We'll catch you on the flip side.